Hello there, it's William. Welcome to my channel. So let's continue our journey of our RPG platformer game development. And if you're new here, you're watching a series video of 2D platformer RPG game, and this is a progress so far. Okay, let me just move myself a little bit. Okay, so this is a progress so far. We get this is the character I draw, and I can move. Okay, I can jump while keep the velocity of x-axis and move. We got this detector. Okay, if you look at here, we got this detector here and detector here, and we can actually detect the wall and ground. Okay, because it's like a raycast. Okay, I'm using Gizmo to actually draw things out so you guys can see things clearly. And then yeah, everything seems pretty cool, but I want to implement something cool even better. So right now we can actually run, but in game I want to have some ability to actually dash through the enemy. Okay, so for example, the enemy attacked, sometimes you can't outrun the enemy, so you have to dash it, and during that time of the dash, you are invincible. Okay, you can't be attacked. So it's implemented a lot in different game genre. I want to do that as well. And by the way, I draw this at my another channel called Learn Digital Art. Well, you know, as the name suggests, I learn digital art and share my journey with you guys. And also, I make assets, a 3D asset, 2D asset, and apply that in this channel. Okay, so if you're interested, you can check that out. So basically, I just use Photoshop to make two of the like here. Okay, let me show you. Just a PNG file. Okay, one here, the other here. Okay, and the other here. So without further ado, let's do it. So first, I'm going to import this, and the best way to do this is to, as you may already know, just to make it organized. So my drawing, main, and let's create a folder, and I'm going to make this a dash folder. Okay, I'm going to drag and drop these two inside. Okay, so basically just the 2 pixels that change a tiny little bit. I also add some effects, effect lines. Okay, so once we've done that, let's just pause this, and let's actually create that dash state. Because why do we need that specific state? Because we won't make that specific. Dash is kind of like a special ability, so you can't treat this as a normal movement like jump, idle, all that. It kind of works, but we have to make it special because it's like a skill. So you got cooldown period, you got like invincibility, all that we have to apply. So we have to make a specific state. We can't just change the speed, like quickly traverse, something like that. We can't do that. So what we do is create a new C# script. I'm going to say this will be our player dash state. Okay, so double click. I believe I'm using JetBrains right there. So right, let's just wait it out. Okay, instead of the model behavior, I'm going to inherit it's kind of a state. So I'm going to inherit a player state, and still waiting for the compiler to automatically give me the result. Okay, so I'm going to say there will be a player state, and we'll automatically get all the constructor out. I love this. A play state, state machine, and all that. We got enter, exit, and update. Let me just accept everything, and we will do that one by one. All this, yeah, we don't need that right now because this kind of just copy my previous jump states code. We are going to rewrite that. And remember, as I said earlier, the most important thing about the difference between the dash state and different state that we created earlier is that it kind of a skill. You can't dash all the time. So you have to have some sort of a timer. So basically, the timer will work like this. So you calculate the delta time passed. And once the reason we use delta time is that because depending on the machine, the frame rate is different. Okay, so we use delta time to make it like 1 second as 1 second. Okay, so it will lose some of the frame rate if it's computational intensive, but still it's 1 second is 1 second. So we can time and access delta time, and every time we're going to say we get a timer and we input some number, say 5 seconds cooldown. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So every time you update, subtract, update, subtract, update, subtract, all that. So basically, we're going to modify this in your play state to a higher state. So once I update that, every child state can inherit this counter, and any ability state that I enter, I can access this timer and input different timer for different cooldown. Okay, so if that makes sense, we're going to do that. And before I actually do that, I began to realize I just got an X input here. Okay, let me just show you. I just get the protected float of the X input. I'm going to add a Y input because we can do that later. So let's just wait it out for the Copilot. Come on, Y input. Okay, I'm just alley here because we'll talk about that Y input because it's like vertical movement. We won't add that as a kind of skill as well. Okay, just bear with me. Of course, I can just comment out. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to add a state timer, and that timer can be inherited to whatever state that I create, like as a children play state. So what I'm going to do is to add another protect it, okay, and timer. You can use float. Start time. Yeah, I'm going to make a state timer. Okay, so basically, this timer is going to update per frame. Okay, so inside of this per frame, I'm going to add the timer. So state timer will be updated. Yeah, instead of Copilot got something wrong here because it's a cooldown. So instead of add, I'm going to subtract. I'm going to accept, but partial accept, I'm going to make it cooldown period. Okay, so it will be subtract, and then our input number, say 5 or 10, will be a cooldown of this of that specific skill, right? And in order to actually use it, let's go back to the dash state. Okay, so when it enter, we can input a initial value for that specific countdown. Okay, so remember, it's a kind of inherit from player state, so we can safely use that state timer. So state timer, we can say dash time. That's pretty good. Right now, I just want to quickly test this, so I'm going to hard code it. It's not recommended. Okay, I'm going to say 3 seconds. Okay, so sorry, 3 seconds and 3, 2, 1. You can do that again. 3, 2, 1. You can do that again, but not necessarily going to do that. So what I'm going to do is update, right? And here we can use a base update. Okay, you can automatically generate this part of code, but since I already accept Copilot's suggestion, I'm going to just do that manually. So if the countdown is done, it's less than 0. Remember, it will not stop at 0. So it will be -1, 2, 3, 4, all that. So instead of just hard coding a specific number, I can add a threshold, and once it's below that threshold, it's still counting, but we can change that to a state. And Copilot suggests to change to idle state. I think it's good. So after dash, okay, it's idle, it's standing here. Okay, you can walk, you can run, you can dash. That's pretty good. Okay, so after that we can let's go back to the state machine. So let's go back to here. At beginning, we got, well, yeah, we declare tons of, yeah, get unsetter. Okay, it's already become pretty messy. We will talk about that, how to organize that, to organize into that different region, different section. Right now, let's just, yeah, get this over with. So public, and then we can add this player dash state. So player, oh right, there's no dash state. Player dash state here, and dash state get a private set, the same as before. Okay, so we can use that state machine, declare a new dash here. Okay, so come on, dash state, new play dash here. That's pretty good. Element boolean is dash. So this has to be exactly the same as my animation. Okay, so yeah, we already done that multiple times. So that's the reason we, even though we start with a pretty complex structure, but it's more, you know, manageable, and it can be extended. Okay, as you can see, you come out with something, you draw some animation like me, you draw some animation, you want to add some skill, you can just analyze state. Okay, all that is kind of repetitive. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so right now we do not have a specific key, so we're going to change that inside the player move state. So move state, we got the key down, the space will be the jump. Okay, we're going to add that here. So it's grounded state machine in air state. Yeah, we don't need that. It's grounded. Sorry, let's do it ourselves. And okay, so what I'm going to do is to if get another input for that specific dash. So input, why Unity? Okay, input. Okay, sorry, input. Get key down left shift. Oh, to suggest left shift for jump, for the dash. But I think dash should be something like at the right side, because I'm using both of my hands. So the left, if I'm using the middle finger for W, the ring finger for A, and the middle finger for S, and index finger for D, I'm already full. So the left dash may require me using my pinky, and my pinky is not my strong finger. So I'm thinking maybe using a specific key. So instead of accepting the suggestion, I'm going to get key down, and I'm going to accept everything. Okay, and I'm going to use dot to find a specific key. Okay, what about edge here? So about edge. Okay, so if I press edge, okay, I'm going to play this play a state machine, change state to dash state. Okay, so edge for dash. So I can use like both of my hand, because this main upside, up, down, left and right, and using this for jump, and here for all this skill. So that's more intuitive rather than Copilot suggestion. So I'm going to use edge for jump, for dash, sorry, and then rest of it, yeah, dash. You don't need to actually on ground for dash, because in the air we can also dash. So like jump, dash, something like that. It's pretty versatile. That really depends on you. Okay, and yeah, let's add the animation and call it for a day, because it's already pretty long now. So I'm going to add a boolean. So whether it's dash or not. So dash is a boolean. Okay, and yeah, let's go back. I believe I need to actually select the animator. Okay, so we got tons of animation, player running, yeah, new clip. You got the drill. Okay, I'm going to say the call the player. Let me just follow the convention, player underscore dash animation. All right. So yeah, sorry, I think I just misplaced it on here. So let's go back to here. I believe animation. Okay, that's pretty good. So I added here. So I can go back to animator, the base layer, right? We got player dash animation. That's brilliant. And where's my animation? Yeah, I just imported to my drawing, main, and dash. Yeah, good. So I just got 2 frames, but it's already enough because we can add a lot of things to the dash. We will talk about that later. Let's add it here. Yeah, sorry. Animator. Yeah, sorry. Idle animation running dash animation. Okay, it's empty. That's good sign. And remember, if you want it to be pretty clear, you can make a point, no filter. Okay, and yeah, and we can apply. Sorry, we can apply. Do not need to command and save. So this will be pretty sharp. Got it here, and you can change the rates. I prefer like 10 or 5. Right now, I think 10 will be better because it will be pretty quick. And let's run this animation. Let's use my my another mouse. Okay, let's test the animation. Okay, so let's run here. Ooh, that's pretty quick. That's pretty quick. I can even make that even quicker. Let me make it 20. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to make it 20, or maybe okay. What about 30? Okay, can I do that? Yeah, that's too crazy. Let me just make it 20. Yeah, maybe 15. Okay, let's look at here. Let me zoom in a little bit. Yeah, maybe too quick. Okay, I changed my mind. Maybe just 10. Let's try this. So, yeah, 10 is already enough because I just make it 2 frame. Yeah, sorry about that. By the way, I'm loading a sprite right now, and I'm like making a like step-by-step semi tutorial, how like video log of how I learned this in my another channel called Learn Digital Art. So yeah, when I master, well, it's not master, when I like enter the realm of this of pixel art, I may make a better animation. But right now, just bear with me. Sorry about that. Okay, so it's already like nearly 20 minutes. Let me do this quickly. So I'm going to quickly make the transition here to dash state, make transition of exits. Okay, enter just to add a list of the boolean of dash true, then enter, then yeah, just the exit. Okay, pretty simple one, just a false, and has exit time. Yeah, do not have exit time. Okay, do not have it. And duration, we can make it 0, so it's like a snappy. Okay, and yeah, that's pretty good. Let me test it. Okay, obviously we still got a lot of coding to do, because right now it's just I press this H key, it'll just play this animation, just play this transition. Okay, but I want to quickly test it. I don't want, you know, okay, I don't want to you know, based on some like bad animation, so I want to quickly test my pixel art. All right, so yeah, I need to click here, sorry, and then let's dash. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, that's pretty good. Dash. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, that's pretty good. But I think 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Maybe it's too long. I'm going to make it shorter. Okay, the countdown. Is it because of countdown or is it because of the animation? Let's quickly change the countdown. Air state dash. The ground date. State machine. Idle. Play state. Play. Where is it? Come on. Dash state. Yeah, here. So I'm going to make it like just 1F. See whether. I don't think this will matter that much because we haven't like tested with the combination of the actual movement yet. So it's just a quick test. Okay, just a quick test. So dash. Okay, that's pretty good. yeah, it's definitely not something like this. Maybe because of animation, and maybe because of the changing of state. We will talk about that later. Okay. So right now, at least we got this animation working. Okay. We got this animation working. So I press, got dash, and then go back. It's definitely because of animation. So yeah. So if I press 1, 2, 3, yeah, then exit. Yeah, definitely here. So don't have exit time. Yeah. We will talk about that later. Right now, we already achieved that because, but we also need to like get the movement actually working. So already pretty long. I'm going to pause it here. Okay. So next video, I'm going to solve everything about Dash. Okay. Thanks. Bye.